Happy Friday, February 23rd, 2024. This Friday, there's a ton of stuff that came out today, so I know I'm not going to touch on anything, or everything, I should say. Just a lot of stuff. Yeah, there was a lot of releases today. But I did sit down and listen to several of these last night. So I have quite a bit to talk about today, so it's going to be a little bit longer episode. But let's go ahead and get started. Before we get started, in the link, or in the description, wow, talking is hard this morning. In the description, I am going to link a Twitter page that you should check out. The man works his ass off, has one of the best Twitter pages ever, and all he does is promote music and talk about what's coming out, especially every Friday. And that is Kman Riffs. So check that out. If you're ever wondering what's being released today and you don't want to sit there and scroll the Metal Archives database and you want a visual of what's being released so you can see album covers, Kman Riffs is the absolute best place to get your information from. So link in the description, check him out, follow him. If you're not on Twitter, then I think he's on Instagram. I'm not too sure. That's where I follow him, but I'll link what I can find. So big release day today. Tons of stuff came out today. A lot of things I'm not familiar with, but I did pick out some stuff that I've listened to or am familiar with. So let's go ahead and get started. The first one. Okay, so admittedly, I'm not a fan of this band, but I'm calling it out because I know a lot of people are very excited about this. But this is the new Job for a Cowboy album, Moon Healer, U.S. death metal outfit on Metal Blade Records. This is their first record in 10 years, and it's their 5th full-length album. I know a lot of people are really hyped about this, so I figured I would call it out. And happy birthday to you guys, or happy celebration day to you guys, because I know a lot of people are really, really excited about this album. The next release that I am the most excited about today, and I've never admittedly talked about this band on here, but I am a huge fan of this band, and that it's a new Borknagar album, Fall, Norwegian band, legendary Norwegian band, black metal, Viking metal, heavy metal, progressive metal, all thrown into one, although they started off as black metal, and they are one of the reasons why I listen to black metal. One of the bands that got me into it. This is their 12th full-length album, Century Meter Records, and it's fantastic. We'll get to that at a later date. I plan on making a video or doing a stream or something, hopefully in the near future. But I was really excited about this album. It's so good. I listened to it as soon as it dropped at midnight, so that's how excited I was. So next is... you may be familiar with Vincent Crowley, but his second full-length album is out, called Anthology of Horror. This is Vincent Crowley of Acheron, the legendary band Acheron. This is out on Hammerheart Records. He also has a YouTube channel, and I know that he watches my videos. He's commented before, so shout out to him. Congratulations on the release today. I plan to listen to that. And yeah, so Vincent Crowley, check that out. The next release today that I was looking forward to is Morta Skuld with Creation Undone, U.S. death metal legends. Their 7th full-length record on Peaceville Records. Was really excited about this album. I have not listened to it yet, but I'm planning on it today. I'm going to spend quite a bit of time with it. But legendary death metal band, had to call it out. The next is a band that I cannot pronounce. I will try. Vircolac, don't know, with their album Veneration. This is a band out of Ireland on Dark Descent Records and Sepulchral Voice. They did like a split release, and it is their 2nd full-length album. Pretty good stuff. I listened to the promo of this a couple of days ago, and I enjoyed it. So new band for me. I'm not familiar with them at all, so go ahead and check that out. And the next one is an awesome release. This one took me by surprise. I am not familiar with this band whatsoever. So a new band for me, and that is Iron Curtain with Savage Dawn. And with an album cover like that, I just knew I was going to like this album. It is a speed thrash metal band out of Spain. It is their 5th full-length album on Dying Victims Productions. I really like this album. I'm a huge speed metal, thrash metal fan, as a lot of people know. And admittedly, I don't really follow the genre with modern bands like I should, and this is one of those times where I was pleasantly happy with this release. So check this out if you're into that kind of metal. Next is a release that I I have seen a lot of press about, a lot of hype about. I need to check it out, but I'm calling it out today, and that is the new Stygian Crown album, Funeral for a King. This is an epic doom metal band out of the US, and it is their second full-length album. Still need to listen to it, but I've seen a lot of people talking about it. I've seen, I think Decibel streamed it or something, but yeah, so gonna check that out today. Next is probably the most underground thing that I have to talk about today, and this is a split between two death metal bands from the US, Degraved and Cystic, called Lightless Domain. This is out on Iron Lung Records. Degraved, I'm a huge fan of. They've released EPs and demos the last couple of years. Gurgling Gore, MSUO, all, great underground labels. But I'm just anxiously waiting for them to release a full length. So if you're watching this, do it. I know that's easier said than done. Recording an album is expensive. I get it, and it's time consuming. But yeah, so you're going to be checking out that split today. I'm not familiar with Cystic, so if anybody is familiar with that band, go ahead and talk about it in the comments. But yeah, going to definitely be listening to that split today. And then finally, the last album to talk about today that I plan on listening to is the new Hypoxia album, Defiance. This is out on Self-Made God. US death thrash band, and this is their third full-length album. I have not listened to it yet, but familiar with the band, so definitely going to be checking this out. So a lot of stuff came out today. A lot. There's probably some bands I missed. I know there's some bands I missed. I was not able to listen to everything before I recorded this video, but definitely what I need you guys to do is in the comments, tell me what I should check out that came out today. And yeah, that's all that I have. Thank you guys so much for the support this week. A stream went up yesterday and a stream went up on Tuesday. Please check those bands out. They are so good. And thank you so much to Necrotum and Selenoplexia. I think that's how you say your name. I just am really terrible with band names. For letting me stream your music on my channel. Check those videos out. I will link those in the description as well, so you don't have to go back and find my page and all that stuff. And yeah, everybody have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday.